Hi, my name is Mya Edwards-Peña, and I just graduated from Venice High School. I have been a leader in Students Deserve for a few years now, and I am so honored to have been invited to your conference. And now, I'll present my poem titled Estamos en el Camino. When the movement calls you, you listen. I remember the first time I heard a voice speak for me. An audacious expression calling for the importance of cultural education, empowering education, new resources for Black and brown youth in low-income communities, and infusing joy into Black and brown childhood. That day, in front of Webster Middle School, standing in the pouring rain, my brown eyes fixed on someone who looked like me, an Afro-Latina woman. A magic mix, a powerhouse, unafraid as she is summoning greatness for lighter and darker versions of myself, of all her babies. When the work calls you, you rise from the comfort of your home, porque estamos en el camino de justicia, as we pass through so many people, so many ethnicities with protective masks on, right fist up, raising up colorful hand-painted signs, a million hearts, as we fill up the sidewalks, flooding onto the gray pavement where cars drive. Our actions take over society's corrupted space to transform it into a universe that comforts those who suffer. En el Camino, we bulldoze these streets to rebuild them so our raza will no longer suffer on the front lines. Suffer from behind the scenes, suffer by default cuando nosotros, raza, estamos in the wrong place at the wrong time. How these videos of Black people getting beat up and gunned down in the streets make tears run down our brown cheeks. So, we rise from our couches during quarantine, throw on our battle gear, and take to the streets. So, when the work calls me, I dance. Oh, I dance. I pick up my pen, paintbrush, any type of creative material in hand, because I remember the first time I taught a freedom dance for us. On that truck in our streets, with thousands of twinkling eyes staring at me. A surge of wholeness and community charged my body with my art. Beside fellow Black leaders, I was hopeful. In that moment of body movement and celebration, rejuvenated and excited for a shift and a changing as our tired bodies were trudging for equity in the home of education. Because when the work calls you, you make magic. You make art. On the way, en el camino, our hearts speak for us, and outflows the truth. Tears roll down our faces when we are passionate, and our words summon justice. Like demanding ethnic studies classes to equip students with a broader mindset. No pases ellos en el camino, dicen ellos en el camino. En el camino, personas como Cecily Meyer Cruz, porque, man, she's the woman, okay, que lucha con el movimiento de amor por las escuelas de negro y latino. She is our union boss lady, our first woman of color to lead the LAUSD Teachers Union, an audacious magic in our streets, in our schools, and in our communities. En nosotros, Camino, our way, our path, we rise amidst the backlash. No politics or ignorance will slow our march, our words, our dance, our magic. When the work calls you, you love. We hold each other strong, porque este camino pide todo de nosotros. Este movimiento calls to our souls, tying a bond between the hearts of the activists and those suffering. We all live, die, tie, and purpose ourselves in different ways to the racial justice movement. Because when the work calls you, you go. Estamos en el camino. Thank you.